Yo, this your boy JB Levi bringing you another video, and you already know what it is. This episode we talking about Kevin Gates, yo, and his video that he dropped. I don't know when this video released, but it was actually a good video, a good watch. I was scrolling through my YouTube like everybody else, and I saw the video, and I just clicked it out of curiosity of what he was gonna say, and little did I know that he said some very important factors. And so I just want to touch on some of the things he said, but I want to first roll a clip or a few segments of the clip so y'all can understand the dialect that was taking place in that matter. So let me first give you this video, and then we're gonna come back and talk about it.
I'm gonna say something on this interview that I never said before. December 12th, December 10th through the 12th was the hardest for me this year because when I disabled my Instagram, I had this is my first time ever speaking about this public. I had put on Twitter all my friends and my family for getting out my teachers. I love you all. It's over with. See, I don't do the, man, I'm about to kill myself and I don't want no attention. Right. I'm about to, I'm gonna get this. I don't do no horse playing. That's horse playing. Yeah. When you talk about it, I was gonna, the way of the samurai. You smashed myself because I was to the point I didn't want to live no more. That last video I had posted, and I was holding my daughter, rocking her. I did her birthday in Cabo, in Mexico. I did all of that. I made sure that she had the best birthday ever. I was just holding. I knew that was my last time seeing her.
This was this past December?
Not this December, but the December before that. This December marked the anniversary of that.
Gotcha.
What sparked that though? I wasn't happy. The world was already beat. The world, as men, especially as a provider, a lot of men don't speak about this, but a lot of men suffer in silence also. Fact. When you a provider and you a real provider, but you already unhappy and you not feeling like you being celebrated in a proper manner. You feel like you're only being tolerated. Like a lot of people be like, why certain men don't go home? Like when I was in the streets, I used to hate going home because I feel like it's cool, but I ain't welcome though. Because it don't feel embracing when I go home. It's like, y'all act like this is what I'm supposed to be doing. Thanks. And a lot of men suffer from that and not knowing that it's okay to have your man cave. You have to go in your solitude and have your time for yourself in order for you to release.
I think that's so much. Oh, that's so much content in one little segment. Like I can dissect that for at least a good 30 minutes, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna really get to the last point of what he was saying because that is so true. And I even face that. When you are a man carrying so much of the burden of the family and of the even sometimes not just your immediate family or your kids, but your cousins or whoever, your uncle or your brothers and sisters, you don't really, if you are not celebrated, if you are not appreciated for carrying that weight, and some people don't even know you carrying all that weight. Some people don't know the intent of your heart. They don't know the measure of you going to work and you don't even enjoy being there, but you saying to yourself, I'm doing this for my family, I'm doing this for my wife or my girl, I'm doing this for my kids, I'm doing this for my brother, I'm doing this for my mama, my grandmama, I'm doing it for so many people other than myself. And you carrying a lot of weight, especially if you're doing it for strangers and friends that don't even celebrate you, don't even believe in you, don't even give you the credit, don't even just affirm you. Like a little bit of, damn, bro, I thank you for doing that, bro. I thank you for going out your way. You don't even get that. And then I know what he mean when he say you come home. And a lot of black women need to work on this because thank God for my mom being a really good example of what a wife is supposed to be to the husband. Because she would cook every day. She took care of all the kids and she worked. And she worked. She had 16 kids, bro. And she did it, and she's still strong to this day, bro. I don't even know how. But that is a lot of pressure. And she did things the man should have been doing, to be honest. She did things beyond her means. And that's a lot of weight to carry, bro. You can't act like that's nothing. And it's, what it is the black community are so self-centered. And it ain't just the black community. I just talk to my people. I like talking to my people. They're so self-centered that they forget to celebrate people who actually do and mean them some good. And it's sad because, it'll drive somebody to be reckless. And he said it. He said, I don't even like coming home. I just like to be out pretty much in my own zone, having fun, doing what it is I can do to relieve the stress. Because if I go home, it's more of a heavier burden. Not that he don't love his kids. He literally just said he hugged his daughter and he was gonna throw a party for his daughter. All that. That's love. That ain't I hate my daughter. He probably just hated the way his life was just going, how it felt. But he loved. He had love for his kids and his family. That's real. That's realer than anybody can express. Cause this man got millions of dollars. And that's why I say I can sit here and dissect that for a good little minute, but I'm gonna go to another section of this video that he talked about some other important things that he was experiencing during this time.
People, I'm walking out the gym. I looked in the mirror. I say Dick. Grandfather called me that. That's my like my nickname. So when you hear people say Dick, but anyway, long story short, I looked in the mirror. I say Dick. Hey, it's time to stand on that business. Ain't no more talking. So I was like, yeah, let's go get it done. Show you how God work through people. I'm walking out the gym. White boy walked up on me, kind of big. I see him in there like, he said, can I approach you? You know when you about to do something gangster, but you be trying to be calm and smiling? That's me. Like, I kind of laugh through my pain and joke when I'm hurting, when I'm dying on the inside. So dude walked up on me. He like, man, your music the only thing make this crazy world make sense. I was like, man, the world's a cruel place, man. Trust me, I know. I'm laughing, but I know what I'm about to go do. So he was like, man, I was worried about you because you had disconnected your Instagram and your Twitter. Like the world needs you because, man, it's like your music that kept me from committing suicide so many times. I say, listen, I swear to God, right now, I'm about to go push my shit out. Right now. I say, you the only one I'm telling. Man, you know what that dude did? He cried and he grabbed me. He said, if you do that, so many people gonna take their own life. Because you all we got. That's what he told me. That's wild. He said, your music is the only thing that make this crazy world make sense. He cried. And you know what I told him? Let's show you how God worked through people, because God know I don't bluff. Yeah. So God know, like when I was in jail, like
Can't do that.
People ask me in jail, like, man, why you always tell God you gonna do better? Because I'm thugging. I'm gonna do better. Like, I can't lie to God. I pray for I have sex. Like, women be like, why you do this? I mean, God, I already know. He the reason my dick even getting hard. First throw this bitch in your stomach. You know what I'm saying? So I like to keep it real, with myself. I'm not gonna lie to myself. I'm not gonna lie to God. So now I ain't trying to be holy or nothing like that, but I just come up real spiritual. Like, I'm gonna talk to my creator. So anyway, long story short, dude hugged me and I said, you know what? I guess I'll stick around a while. I'm still just playing, but I'm like, you know what? I guess thinking about it. Like, I guess I'll stick around a while. That's what I'm telling you. That's when I do my little proper voice when I'm being sarcastic. That's my way. That's a coping mechanism for me. I make a joke. Like, I make a joke through, like, when I was on lockdown, and they'll bring me the.
Yeah, I think that's another section, but like, I think that's so important and interesting, and how God is God, and nothing can like compare to His ability to keep you around and help you to stand strong. Cause for one, He's still here, and secondly, He just explained He don't bluff, He don't play. If He said He gonna do something, that's what His mind was at, and we take it lightly until it actually happens. And then, but the point is, the man who intervened, it had to been divine God, because nobody knew he was about to do that. It just happened that that man had that conversation with him and was able to deter him from going the wrong route, and he gonna explain. You'll watch the video. I don't want to put too much of their content on my video. I just wanted you to hear the most majority of what he was saying, what the message he was trying to relate about going through depression and mental health issues. And we know mental health issues is a big problem in 2020 and beyond. So we should be more cognitive of things like this and trying to hear how people made it out. And he was like, man, the man told him, like, your music, it kept him from suicide in so many times that if you do that, it's like it's gonna I don't know if I played that part. Let me see.
I'll be like, oh, room service. This shit go But if I only help one person with my story, with everything and sure enough, like through that course of events, when I disconnect my Instagram and could stop making comparisons to my life and other people's highlight film, just start living for
Okay,
me.
yeah, he done said it. My bad. But anywho, yeah, he was talking about how the man was saying to him, if he do that, it's gonna be so many people who gonna follow suit because his strong spirit and his will to win, to persevere, is keeping other people hopes up in life that I can do it too. I can make it too. And he would have never known that. Quite honestly, he wouldn't have never, even if it was happening, he would have never saw it that way had the incident with the man never happened. He would have never seen his value had this man not explained to him that, hey, you are encouraging thousands and thousands and if not millions of people with your music, a gift God gave to him. He was overlooking it, trying, and I played a little bit about it. He was saying how he was comparing his life to others, and it was taken away from what he was providing. It took away his happiness to be happy about what he was providing. He was providing way more than he could account for in his mind. And until he noticed, go and watch the video. I encourage you to watch the video because he hit some more things about this situation. Excuse me, that depicts how he was able to realize these people had really loved him and cared about him, that he didn't know cared. And that's so powerful, man. And I think if we could just attach our mind to these simple gratifying things, we can live a better life. We can live a more enjoyable life. We can be more happy, more satisfied, even in the little stuff we do. We could take in another key thing: women, especially black women, but women, you must encourage your husband or your fiance or even your whoever it is, your boyfriend, whoever, I don't care. Don't celebrate that man. If he go to work and work hard and work a 9 to 5, or if he got a business he running, or if he trying to run a business, or if he trying to put food on the table, he trying to provide, celebrate him. When he put that money on the table, or when he doing this and he come home from a hard day of work, celebrate him. I don't care if that mean cook for him. I don't care if that mean give him a body massage. I don't care if it means sex. I don't care if it mean any of that stuff. Celebrate your man, because the only way you going to ever keep him, and the only way he going to keep continuing to come home to you and be happy with seeing your face, is if he is celebrated and appreciated. And some of that means y'all women got to step y'all game up and start doing more to help him lift the burden. And that's just facts, bro. I'm just telling you the facts. The last thing I want to cover about this video, which ain't really that important, but I feel like he said
Muslim name, Jesus Christ, may peace be upon him. For people that don't know my background, I'm never gonna see a physical death. I'm gonna transcend over. You know, Jesus Christ, may peace be upon him. For people that don't know my background, my father's Muslim. I'm Muslim. My Muslim name is Isa. Jesus, may peace be upon him. This is my first time saying this on a podcast. My tribe is.
Okay, that last part, I just wanted you to know that he have recollection of Jesus Christ. He has recollection, and he know. He say he Muslim, which if you go back to biblical texts, it's things that depict where the Muslims and the Hebrew people, or it was two race of people that went this way and that way, but they came from the same seed. And so that's all he's relating to for my Muslim people who, yeah, I know you got the idea in your head that Jesus is a prophet or whatever the case may be, but he was basically saying like I'm a descendant from that source. I'm a descendant from that source. And he might don't know everything, how to articulate everything about it, but you can see that he is a believer clearly. And so that's all I wanted to say about that part, because I guess people, they don't understand him spiritually. They don't understand him, but he's embracing his spiritual side, unlike most people. They just disclose it as nothing. And we are spiritual, if not 100% spiritual, we at least 50% spiritual. So we got to get that part of our lives together and intact, because that's a part of why he was able to come out of this depression, because of a God that he couldn't see, but he knew existed through the scenarios that he went through. So y'all be blessed. I ain't gonna make this video too long. I just wanted to encourage somebody who might be battling, who might be fighting these stuff, but there's evidence and there's witnesses that you can make it. Be blessed.